Hello, 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 everyone. I'm Shermain Melton, and I'm a stand for living out loud. I'm a stand for people who want to use their voice more powerfully. And I happen to be a coach as well. I'm talking a lot about what I stand for, which is living out loud. One of the components of that is being real with yourself. And when I say being real, what I mean is being authentic. What I mean is standing up for what you believe in, for who you are, for why you're here. The second thing, when I say living out loud, what I mean is being selfish and going after the things that are meaningful to you. Going after the things that matter to you instead of doing the things that you're expected to do, instead of going with the flow, instead of always doing what your parents or your partner or others want and expect you to do. When I say being selfish, that's it's got a real negative connotation. Dr. King in 1958, he did a speech. He spoke at Purdue University. And the two talks he did were made into a book called The Measure of a Man. And in one of the talks, he speaks about living a complete life. He speaks about three things. Number one, loving God. Number two, loving each other. And number three, loving yourself. And he says that if any of those things are lacking, you're incomplete. And so I must stand for people being selfish and for people living a complete life. I was thinking a little bit about my story. You see, I left a lucrative technology career behind to run my own coaching practice, to be a coach during a pandemic. Talk about courage. Talk about fear. I was afraid, what if I fail? Right? What will people say? What will people think? I was afraid of being messy. I wanted to have it all together and to be perfect and to show that I was perfect and there were no cracks. And then I remembered, well, that's not courage. If I waited until I had it all together, that wouldn't be courageous at all. That'd be like doing what everyone else does. I'd be displaying this illusion of perfection. Doubt. When I decided to do my own thing, I had all those doubts in my mind. Again, what if I fail? What if I have to go back into the corporate world? Then I thought, I'm looking at this wrong. You see, I'm focusing on what could go wrong instead of my mission, instead of my why. Why did I even choose to do that? It's because I wanted to make a bigger impact. I wanted to create more freedom in my life and help other people create freedom in their lives. And so you don't have to do what everyone else wants you to do. You can go after the things that matter to you. You can go after the things that give you energy. You can go after the things that excite you. You can go after the things that are fun. You don't have to do what everyone else is doing. And so that's my message for today. Living out loud is about going after the things that you want. It's about living a complete life, which includes you, and not always doing for others until your batteries are worn out. and you're frustrated and you're annoyed and you're burned out. And so I have a request of you. If you've got something today from this talk, from my talk today, I'd love to hear from you. If you're feeling a bit courageous, that is, reach out to me. Send me, leave a comment, something, and tell me, how has my message today impacted you? What did it stir up inside? And so I'm Shermain Melton, and I'm a stand for people who want to live out loud. And I happen to be a coach. We'll see you later.